Hello friends, welcome back to Amanda's Bookish Adventures, and it is my book haul, May's book haul part 3. I'm already tried to film this video 3 times. I had to charge my mic. I bought a new mic because I don't know if it needed to be charged, if it's breaking. So there is no mic, so you might hear background noises, but I'm in the office, the door is closed, so hopefully you hear nothing. I have, I believe, 10 books to haul for the rest of the month. I have sequels, and with sequels I'm just going to show you the cover and then just move on. So we have the second book, Fury Bound, a Wolves of Ruin novel by Sable Sorsen. Sprayed edges are amazing. I have the sequel, She Knows All the Names by Michelle Jobs-Coram. It is book 2 of Throne of Katara series. I have the sequel of The Shadow Bride by Shelby Morin. So that is really pretty. And then, finally, this book has been pushed back. I don't even know if we're getting a book 3. I don't know if it's a duology. Well, that's interesting. I think they put the book inside the sleeve upside down. But I do have the second book, and then the third book to her other series that I have been hauling, which I think is coming out in June. So I'm actually excited about that, but I need to make sure this book's not like messed up, because sometimes the prints get messed up. The font is very tiny. Hold on. Come in. Little Lou wanted to come in. So I think that's it for sequels. I have a companion novel. I don't remember if I hauled this in the part 2. I know I've read the description. Maybe I was just reading it, but I'm just going to show it. It's called A Star-Cursed Heart by Anna Marie. It says, I'll just read this. 2 women are cursed to be mortal enemies despite their love for each other in this queer, fantastic novel by Anne Marie. And it has Salem witch trials in it. And it's like an ongoing curse that has come from the witch trials. So we have the third companion novel, Fortune Kristen. I don't know what the series is called, but it is Fortune by Kristen Cass. And each couple from the book there's a form of tarot cards in it. They matched on a dating app. The universe dropped them into a magical fire kingdom. Amanda Ward has a 5-step manifestation route, a ritual kit in every purse, a dating profile designed to reflect the version of herself she wishes she could be. Grounded, glowing, and in total alignment. In reality, she's overwhelmed, undersatisfied, and one passive-aggressive email away from a full-blown meltdown. When a sex thread within her app, Temptation Declan Thorne, leads into an invitation she can't resist, Amanda finds herself face-to-face with the man behind the messages, a definitely hot, emotional, constipated venture capitalist. And the moment she tries to bring a bit of magic in their night, a tarot card triggered portal yanks them both into another realm entirely. Now stranded in the Kingdom of Wands with an archetypally broody CEO turned reluctant bodyguard and zero clue how to get home, Amanda's facing nightly onstage performances, suspicious queens, and magic that refuses to cooperate. What's worse is the biggest issue. She might not be the kingdom. It might be catching feelings for one man who makes her want to drop the act. To survive and find their way back home, She'll have to ditch the affirmations and the carefully controlled persona she's been clinging to and learn how to wield something way more powerful, her truth, if it burns everything down. Bloom Books has been doing like really amazing, so I'm happy to have that one. So everyone knows like my favorite like manga trope is like reincarnation into the world as a villainess, and this book basically has that. So we have This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me by Eileen Andrews. I probably said her name wrong. When Maggie wakes up cold, filthy and naked in a gutter, she has one thing going for her. She knows exactly where she is, the back alleys of Kar Torren, a city of magic, mystery, and political turmoil. A city that, until now, has existed solely in the pages of her favorite book. Somehow, Maggie has landed inside the fantasy series she spent years obsessively rereading. Her only tools for navigation, the gritty world of rival warlords, sorcery, and mayhem, her encyclopedia knowledge of the plot, the setting, and the characters' ambitions, and a mysterious ability to come back to life. But while Maggie apparently can't be killed, though many will try, the same cannot be said for the living, breathing characters she's coming to love. A motley band that includes a former lady maid, a deadly assassin, variously outrageous magical creatures, and a dangerously appealing soldier. Soon, instead of trying to get home, Maggie finds herself enmeshed in the scenes and intentions of dueling princes, dukes, and villains, all while trying to save them and the kingdom of Relis from the way she knows the stories are supposed to end, in a cataclysmic war. This is like every fan reader's dream, is to reincarnate in a book or magically get transported. So I'm curious to see how well she does. Do we get back history? Are we going to deal with the main cast that she's known throughout reading these books for so many years? I think it'll be fantastic, and I'm hoping to get to it very soon. I have Deathbringer by Sonia Talad. I'm just going to say Sonia, because I cannot pronounce that last name, and Sprayed Edges, which the Sprayed Edges from this entire month that I've hauled books have been really pretty. Everything about Silas Archer feels like a sin. Born with the ability to speak with the dead, Viola's magic killed her sister Olivia, and if she doesn't learn why, it will kill her too. Her only hope lies within the perilous walls of Gorhail Institute of Magic, where Olivia spent her final days. There, Viola crashes with Silas, poison mage. Power stems from 3 magical snakes. Immortal, tortured, and reckless, Silas is tethered to a life he never asked for, and haunted by the guilt of his father's death. His hatred for death mages runs deep, and he's determined to keep Viola at a distance. But when an attack forces him to heal her, their fates become intertwined by a magical bond that threatens to upheave his loyalties and his common sense. As more students start turning up dead, Viola and Silas are drawn in an uneasy alliance that pulls them deeper into the Gorhail's treacherous passageways, where secrets fester beneath the stone and the dead do not rest. And as enemies' lines begin to blur and their undeniable attraction grows, Viola and Silas uncover a chilling conspiracy. A conspiracy someone is hunting mages for their magic relics, and if they do not uncover the killer in time, Viola will be next. That sounds so good. I've hauled so many books this past year that has academic killer settings. Have I read any of them so far? No, but do I want to? Yes, and it's probably why I keep buying them. So I have A Curse of Beast and Magic by Janine Frost, and what's really funny, the best way it's been recommended, even when they started pitching it, it's Beauty and the Beast meets The Witcher, and I love both of those things. Beauty is the Beast. Rain Stone is living a nightmare. Ever since she survived the attack that killed her family, she's been hiding a terrible secret and a beast inside her. It feeds on violence and chaos, but she restrains its urges by playing vigilante on the city streets until one night. Rain uses the beast magic to heal an elderly gentleman from an unseemingly random attack and discovers a new world of danger, literally. Remington Brine, Remy, knows the wall between a realm of the deadly mythic creatures and our own world is very fragile. After all, he's the warden who guards the gateways between them. Rain's beast contains a power that could tip the scales in a sinister plot against Remy's rule. If she allies with him, will they be friends or foes? Or will their dangerous attraction turn into something else? And can our world be saved by their explosive alliance? The cover's really pretty. I just saw something that's really scary. In Canada, it's $41.99 on the back of the book. That's getting up there. It's getting up there for us Americans, but it's getting up there. I'm actually really happy about this because the second book to this is coming out pretty soon. So, Wings of Life by Megan Laffey, The Dragonbound Chronicles. Sprayed edges are so pretty. They cast me off to Ritalin as a bride. They don't care if I come back alive. Too sharp tongues and too curious, I am my mother's greatest lament and my father's constant frustration. Unwilling to bow to the will, I've become expandable, or sending on a mission doomed to fail. Armed with the knowledge but a coded journal, a quill and my wits, I'm thrusted into the kingdom of our oldest enemy, a land of storms and warriors, to wed the High Dane's son, trapped on their ruthless continent. I am no blushing bride, I am a spy, sent to unlock Ritlin's weakness, a cuckoo in the robin's nest. But my heart still bleeds red when the weapon master of these strange people steals it away. Through him I learn, unlock their secrets. What I uncover is more dangerous than I ever imagined. Magic's thrumming in the roots of Ritlin. A dragon is hidden in plain sight, and a love I was never meant to feel. Holding the knowledge, I am meant to return home and bind myself to a future I was giving long ago. Now, as war rises and alliances crumble, I must choose between duty and desire, between the family who has cast me aside and the bond that awakens who I truly am. To protect what I am found and who I became, I must risk everything, even if it brands me a traitor, even if it costs me my life. Sounds really good. I might wait to read this until the sequel is in my hands. Hopefully it's a duology. If not, I still want to at least read the two back to back. I think the one I'm highly leaning towards in this stack that I would read soon, or at least the two that I would like to read as soon as I can, are these two. And it's funny because this one is blurbed down here, the author, so it might be cool to do a reading vlog for those two books. If you've read any of these books, down below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Any recommendations, of course, I'd love them. And which one should I read first? Let me know. See you in the next video. Bye for now.